What is trading? Trading is not just buying and selling stocks. Trading is the battlefield of speed, intelligence, and emotion. It's like dancing through the wild waves of the market, where the winner is not the strongest but the fastest to react. When you step into the market, you're not just purchasing a stock. You're wagering against the heartbeat of millions. Every decision is a leap between risk and reward. This is a ruthless but thrilling game. In trading, time is your weapon, your ally, and your enemy. You don't hold on to a stock and wait. You strike when the opportunity arises and exit when risk surfaces. Every tick matters. Trading is not for the faint-hearted nor the dreamers. It's a world of swift, sharp, and deliberate actions. If you hesitate, you lose. If you doubt, you bleed. This is the art of survival in a relentless environment. In trading, time is your weapon, your ally, and your enemy. You don't hold on to a stock and wait. You strike when the opportunity arises and exit when risk surfaces. Every tick matters. Trading is not for the faint-hearted nor the dreamers. It's a world of swift, sharp, and deliberate actions. If you hesitate, you lose. If you doubt, you bleed. This is the art of survival in a relentless environment. The trader's mindset is one of warriors. You must analyze, forecast, and respond to what the market is doing, not what you wish it would do. Every price movement is a coded message, and great traders are those who decode it accurately. There is no room for emotion. When greed leads or fear grips your hands, you stop being a trader. You become a puppet. And the market, let me remind you, has no mercy. But don't confuse this with gambling. Trading is the science of human behavior, the math of probability and precision. Each trade is a calculated equation. A good trader never trades on impulse. They have a plan, entry points, exit zones, and unshakable discipline. In this world, emotions are silenced, strategy and execution reign. He who controls himself controls the outcome. And when you win, oh, the feeling is indescribable. It's the rush of knowing you beat the market with your mind and discipline. But behind that glory are hundreds of setbacks, sleepless nights, and gut-wrenching losses. Trading doesn't promise an easy road, but for those who are willing to learn, fight, and master the craft, it opens the door to financial freedom, where you are the driver of your own destiny. Technical analysis, the language of price. Technical analysis is the language of the market, where charts and data speak truth. Every candlestick moving average, support, and resistance level is a clue to the trained eye. In this world, a chart isn't just an image, it's a treasure map. Those who can read it hold the key to profit. Technical analysis doesn't care what the company sells. It cares about what the price says and what it will say next. A chart is where past and future collide. Patterns like head and shoulders, triangles, and double tops are not superstitions. They are the result of crowd psychology, encoded into price behavior. And whether you're on Wall Street or a Forex screen in Asia, fear and greed move all traders the same. Technical analysis exploits this by identifying entry points, exits, and stop-loss zones, the three cornerstones of survival. No analysis is perfect, but great traders act on probability. They don't need to be right 100% of the time. They just need to be right 60% and manage risk 100%. A beautiful chart doesn't guarantee a win, but a well-prepared plan paired with unwavering discipline gives you staying power. Trading isn't about guessing the market. It's about knowing what to do when you're wrong and how to maximize when you're right. The world of technical analysis is not for the lazy. You must train your eyes to see what the crowd misses and your mind to filter noise from real signals. Each chart is a living painting, and those who understand its strokes will find opportunity. Eventually, you don't just look at charts, you feel the heartbeat of the market as if you're part of it. Risk and the art of stop-loss. In trading, risk isn't a possibility, it's a certainty. You can't eliminate it, but you can control it. And this is where stop-loss becomes your best friend. Stop-loss is the trader's pledge to keep emotion out. It says, I'll take a small loss, so I don't suffer a massive one. No one enters a trade planning to lose, but the wise ones plan how much they're willing to lose before it's too late. One of the most dangerous mistakes is refusing to cut losses. Traders cling to hope like a desert wanderer clings to a mirage, but the market doesn't care what you hope. It moves with its own logic. Without a stop-loss, you're playing an infinite game. Each tick against you takes you further from safety, deeper into pain. Don't let ego bankrupt you. Stop loss isn't just a tactic, it's survival strategy. Imagine entering at $10 with a stop at $8. If you're wrong, you're out with a $2 hit. But if you don't exit and the price slides to $5 or $3, you're no longer trading, you're held hostage. Great soldiers win not because they never fall, but because they know when to retreat and fight another day. Risk is inevitable, but when you know your limits, you'll never lose it all. Every stop loss is a lesson. Every small failure is an investment in a larger victory. Success in trading doesn't come from never losing. It comes from knowing how much to lose to stay in the game. This is a marathon, and the winner is the one still standing at the end. What is investing? Investing is not a sprint. It's a long-distance journey where you plant a seed today, nurture it with time, belief, and knowledge, and one day harvest its rewards. Unlike trading, where you chase price action, investing means choosing a partner to grow with through all the market seasons. This isn't a gamble. It's a strategy for sustainable wealth accumulation. Investing is buying value, not hype. When you invest in a company, you're saying, I believe in your future. And when you hold that belief through volatility and time, you allow compounding and resilience to work their magic. You don't need to be a genius to invest. You just need the discipline to stay while others panic. In a world addicted to instant gratification, an investor dares to wait. Stock prices may rise and fall daily, but a great company continues to serve customers, generate revenue, and grow. When you invest, you're not staring at screens, you're evaluating products, leadership, mission, and business models. That's why investors stay calm during turbulence. They know price is temporary, but value is permanent. Returns don't come only from price appreciation. Many companies pay dividends, and those consistent cash flows become rewards for patience. Reinvested dividends unleash the power of compound growth. A small amount today, left untouched, can transform into a massive asset over time. This is how wealth is built, not by luck, but by systems and time. Fundamental analysis. Seeing the core. Fundamental analysis is the investor's microscope, the tool that reveals the financial health of a company. It doesn't follow price trends. It digs into the true nature of a business, how it earns, whether it's profitable, and if it has room to grow. When you know how to analyze fundamentals, you stop investing blindly. You start investing with precision and clarity. Fundamental analysis. Seeing the core. Fundamental analysis is the investor's microscope, the tool that reveals the financial health of a company. It doesn't follow price trends. It digs into the true nature of a business, how it earns, whether it's profitable, and if it has room to grow. When you know how to analyze fundamentals, you stop investing blindly. You start investing with precision and clarity. It begins with financial statements, the balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow report. Don't be intimidated by numbers. Behind those figures lie stories of rising revenue or stagnation, of strong margins or risky spending. When you can read these stories, you're not betting on hype. You're backing real potential. Key metrics matter. EPS, earnings per share, tells you how much profit is earned for each stock. ROE, return on equity, shows how well a company uses investor money. Profit margins and revenue growth expose operational efficiency and market momentum. These aren't just statistics, they're survival signals. But fundamentals go beyond math. They reflect vision, leadership, industry strength, and long-term positioning. Smart investors ask, does this business solve a real problem? Is it scalable? Does it have loyal customers and defensible advantages? The goal isn't to find the cheapest stock, it's to find the best business at a fair price. That insight is what lets you hold with confidence, even when the market shakes. Trading vs investing, a full comparison. Trading and investing are two sides of the financial coin. One demands speed, the other requires patience. Trading is about exploiting short-term price swings, guided by charts, signals, and volatility. Investing is about committing to long-term value, guided by business performance and growth potential. Both can create wealth, but the journey, mindset, and tools are entirely different. In terms of time, trading is fast. Positions may last hours or minutes. Traders live by the tick, react to every flicker on the chart. Investors move slowly. They let time compound their gains. They don't panic during dips, they see them as discounts. For investors, time is not pressure. It's leverage. Trading relies on technical analysis, patterns, candlesticks, and sentiment. Price is everything. Every chart is a battlefield of supply and demand. Investors use fundamental analysis. They study earnings, market position, and leadership. They don't care what the price is today. They care whether the company is building something that will still matter a decade from now. Trading is intense. You can make thousands in a day or lose it all just as fast. It's for those who thrive under pressure, execute quickly, and follow strict systems. Investing is quieter. Gains come slowly but steadily. You don't need to monitor it daily. You just need to choose wisely and wait. One is hunting, the other is planting. Which pace fits your soul? There's no right or wrong, only fit. If you crave action, have time to study daily, and love fast feedback, trading may fuel your fire. If you seek calm, trust the process, and want to build something lasting, investing is your lane. And with experience, you might master both, blending fast tactics with long-term strategy into a powerful financial engine. Legends of the financial world. Some individuals have turned trading into pure art. They didn't just predict prices, they strategized global movements, placing historic bets that shook nations. Others gained fame for reacting instantly to macroeconomic shifts. They found order in chaos and turned numbers into fortune. These figures are icons of precision and courage in the trading realm. On the other side stand the giants of investing, visionaries who ignored the noise and focused on value. They didn't care about today's headlines. They invested in fundamentals, in leadership, in the long game. They bought when others panicked and grew silent fortunes over decades. Their methods are quiet but profound. These legends are more than role models. They are proof that if you commit to mastering your craft, whether it's trading or investing, the market will reward you. Study their methods, learn their mindset, and then walk your own path with wisdom. Whether you choose the swift strikes of trading or the steady growth of investing, success begins with understanding. Both paths offer immense potential, but only when walked with discipline, purpose, and the right mindset. Trading rewards agility and precision. Investing rewards patience and vision. One thrives on reaction, the other on conviction. But neither forgives ignorance or impulse. So don't follow noise or chase shortcuts. Learn deeply, choose wisely, and walk your path with confidence, knowing it reflects who you are and where you want to go. Because in the end, the most powerful strategy isn't trading or investing. It's clarity. Clarity of method, of mindset, and of self. That's where true wealth begins.